Welcome back, everybody, here to the Capital One Bank Ice Vault Arena. Mike Sheen, glad you could join us. And off the face-off of Control, 10 seconds of 5-on-3 time here. Callan, up top, Traxel. Shot, save, rebound, loose, they score! Kevin Scipio was able to tap that one home with 3 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. And the Hitmen are on the board with a power play goal, a 5-on-3 power play goal. It's 1-0. So it is Scipio's goal from Traxel. And now the Hitmen back to work. Back to Nick Jones cheating in from the points. A great pass out of the right corner, and it's 2 goals in 17 seconds on the power play.
I think what makes the Hitmen special and differentiates it from other junior teams is literally our attention to detail. When we come to the rink every day, we have a practice plan, we have a workout plan. Boys know what we expect out of them, and the competition, I believe, every day with our team really breeds success. So, the competitive element, the attention to detail, and the character of the locker room, I think, is what differentiates our program from the rest of the junior programs across the country. The Jersey Hitmen came into the Eastern Junior League about 5 years ago, and our mission as an expansion team was to win the overall championship within 5 years. And in our 4th season, we actually won the Southern Division. We won the league championship. We won the playoffs. We got an automatic bid to nationals where we finished runner-up by 1 goal. But in 4 years, we've really built something special here. And I think the key to it was our support staff, our coaching staff, our recruiting philosophy, and really how we put our teams together. When we go out on the road, we look to recruit pieces and put that puzzle together in season. A lot of different organizations do it differently, but we feel that our success has been measured in our recruiting, our cultivating of players, and our infrastructure here at the rink. Great ownership, great quality of life, great fans has really been the difference in the reason why we've risen so quickly in this league. I think moving forward, you're going to see that the level of competition in the EJHL rising, and with that, I believe we're going to have to go out and continue to do what we're doing, recruiting across the United States, and really leaning on our billet families and the people just in the community to lend a helping hand. All of our guys here either work, go to school, or partake in the community activities, which I also think really lends to what we're trying to do here, and that's build hockey players, but more importantly, build good kids to be able to move on in the future and develop not only as a player at the next level, but as a human being in the workforce with their families, and ultimately give back to the program.
The Hitmen's a great program. Our director, Jim Hunt, has been involved for a lot of years with the U.S. National Development Program. Was also a Division I head coach. Toby Harris played at Boston College, has a lot of connections up in the Massachusetts area as far as schools are concerned. I think that we have a good grasp of what kids need in order to develop properly, and it's a good atmosphere. The Eastern Junior League is mostly based out of Massachusetts and the Northeast, which is where the majority of college hockey programs are, Division I and Division III.
It's been an enjoyable experience this year. All the wins, obviously. I don't remember exactly how many games I did of the games here at home, but only 1 loss in those games, and a couple of games that came right down to the wire.
I had a buddy on the team last year that said he was really happy with the team, and if you want to get to the next level, it's definitely the team to go to.
It's the best I've ever had, in my opinion, absolutely. I mean, there's specialized coaches in both offense and defense with Toby and Jim. I just have no complaints at all with it. It's great. The highest level in the country, in my opinion. A lot of exposure. You're going to get the right coaching.
Will Frederick, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 14, forward. Toby really made a personal effort to get to know me and my family, and I ended up coming out here, and it was a great decision. I mean, it was obviously a jump coming out to the East Coast. I could have went Midwest, closer to home, but I don't know, I like the league, the Eastern Junior League. Got a lot of attention from New England scouts, and ultimately that's where I wanted to go to school.
I'm Jeremy Langlois. I'm from Tempe, Arizona, and I play right wing. Being from Tempe, Arizona, it was a great transition coming up here because of all the college exposure that you get and the great coaching. I like playing for the Hitmen because great coaching staff that will get you better every day. I've had a couple funny times on some Sunday nights just hanging out with the boys. It's better than most teams. It's nice. We got a great bus, and it's fun.
Well, comparing where I'm from to here is a little bit different. I'm from a small town, live in the big city, and pretty much enjoy it. Well, before this, I was playing the USHL in Lincoln, and you know, Toby moved on, and a bunch of guys D1, D3, so thought this would be a great opportunity for me, and hopefully further my career. Favorite player? That'd have to be Colin Traxel. Favorite coach? You know what? I like both of them. You know, they're both good guys. You know, Hunt's, you know, serious. Toby, you know, is a head coach, but you know, he cracks jokes left and right. He's a good guy.
Good coaching, really into the team, interact with the players a lot, great systems, and they care about what they do.
Brendan Jameson, number 4, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I play defense. As much as it stinks, I'd have to say the off-ice training, because we win most of our games because we're in better condition than all the other teams in the league, and like I said, as much as it stinks, it really helps. So. I had a couple of friends that played for the Hitmen before, and they said they had a great experience. They loved it, and the coaches were great, and they are really good at moving players on to Division I.
5 years ago, we began the Hitmen organization here in New Jersey. I was the first head coach of that program for the first 3 years, and then last season, as a result of my commitments to the U.S. program, we turned it over to Toby, and he took over as the head coach. And in the last 5 years, our mission has always remained the same: to provide players an opportunity to develop and cultivate their talent so that they can step into college and be impact players in college hockey. The last 2 years, we've had a very successful run. We've won 2 league championships. We've qualified for the U.S. National Championships 2 years in a row. Our placements have gone up significantly since our first year, both at Division I and Division III college levels. The recipe that we have for developing our players revolves around the on-ice and the off-ice components. We don't separate what happens off the ice with what happens on the ice. When we practice, we include our weight room or our off-ice training programs as part of our practice schedule. The players know what's expected of them. And while we rebuild their energy systems, we teach them the important components of what has to happen on the ice. Once we hit Christmas, the players know what to do, and then it becomes a matter of execution and of fine-tuning our personnel. We do work very hard at identifying players early in the season that simply don't buy into what we're trying to accomplish. And I think that to be successful in your organization, you have to have players that are willing to follow the lead. I think the biggest thing that the Hitmen have to offer any young player is direction. I think that we provide the families and the players of what I call first-generation hockey families advice and guidance in how to navigate the waters of the NCAA, how to navigate the waters of junior hockey, what the differences are between prep school and midget hockey and junior hockey, and the differences within junior hockey of Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. There's an awful lot of unknowns that families have to face when making a decision of who to play for. Through the recruiting process, we not only try to identify who we believe are the right players for our organization, but we try to educate the families in why we think that this organization is a good fit for them.
Ahead to Kurlansky at center. Kurlansky carries in. Kurlansky has a step, getting hooked up. He scores! Andrew Kurlansky gets the hat trick with 39.6 seconds to go.